everyone and welcome to a new How to Play as Arsonist video. On July 26th I uploaded a video called Werewolf Online #4 Role Show Arsonist. In this video I had a terrible music volume and I got a lot of critics on that as well, and that was okay. At the moment of recording this video has over 3,000 views and hopefully it will get me 5,000 views someday. So if you want to help me out, give me some views there. For today, I have decided to add two different Arsonist wins, one on either side of the screen. Meanwhile, I will give you some hints on how to play as Arsonist though. Let's get started. The first hint is a really classic hint, but some people forget about this if they are stressed. Sit back and relax, don't expect from yourself that you have to win. In my opinion, claiming a role is not necessary either, although be prepared to counterclaim. If someone accuses you, claim a role with confidence and tell the village that he/she is a headhunter, fool or just a liar, but don't be really silent either. Once the village starts their investigation, you should help them, even if you give fake clues. Be an active member so that people won't check you here early on. If you claim too straight though, and definitely if it's a role that's only once in the game, be careful. Claims will lead to counterclaims. Second hint is more about some things you might claim. First of all, claiming gunner, jailer, medium or something of that nature is going to be your end if you do this early game. Claiming detective or seer is, if there's only one of them, is also really tricky. Claiming an average villager like Doctor, Bodyguard, Tough Guy, Cupid might be handy but less reliable. Since you are an unknown role, the aura can check you and sees you lie if you didn't claim an unknown role. This means that a lot of arsonists try to claim either Beast Hunter or Witch, since these are unknown roles. This is often considered as a transparent claim, so you are actually doing a risky move by claiming one of these roles. RRV claims are also viable in ranked, since there are multiple RRVs. But if all the other RRVs claim, it will be a question of time till your end. Aura simulation is another possibility. Since auras with valid information are pretty trustworthy, you may survive for a long time and even win. If you want more hints on aura simulation, acting as aura is actually the same, check my How to Play as Wolfseer video. On that one I give some 5 hints about aura simulation. Last but not least on this hint is that claiming Werewolf Arsonist to fool will cost you the game. Only non-village role that is worth trying is Headhunter, but if the actual Headhunter reveals himself and his target, you are probably in trouble. Third hint is that you have to keep the balance. This is not as easy for an arsonist as for a serial killer, but it's still really important. In the early game, you will need to douse villagers, but later on, when the werewolves may get their advantage, you need to douse werewolves. You, as arsonist, need a situation in which there are only 1 or 2 werewolves, maybe a full war headhunter and a villager or 2. Fourth hint is a general one for solo killers. Make use of the chat. Move the attention span, aka the focus on the village, to other people like werewolves and try to work with voting and if necessary roses. Some people might consider roses as illegal or bribing, but it's always worth a try if you got a bunch of them. Try equalizing votes, definitely in games with full. Killing people manually is safer for you, although killing people in early game via voting sessions would be an advantage in most cases. In case the village is in a situation in which they lose and choose if also, which is you, or werewolves win, try to convince with the fact that an arsonist wins is way rarer than a werewolf wins. As told earlier, you can also bribe with roses, although some people are scammers and will still choose to vote you instead of the werewolf. Also, if the werewolves are superior to everyone else, you should reveal yourself as arsonist and tell the village that werewolves will instantly if you get lynched. You have to get the support of the village, you need to kill the werewolves, so yes, sometimes you really need to reveal yourself in order to get fodder, because otherwise the werewolf will just vote you and they will win. Last hint for today is a more specific hint for the arsonist. You need to do it with dousing and igniting, and since you can only do one of these per night, choose wisely when to do what. An important thing is to keep the mathematical side of the arsonist in mind. You can douse 2 people per night, So yeah, ideally, the doused people don't get killed by village or werewolves and you can kill them yourselves. If you choose to douse, ignite, you will kill 4 people in 4 nights, which is equal to 1 person per night, same as serial killer is dead. But if you do douse, ignite, you kill 6 people per 4 nights, which means you kill 1.5 people on an average night. The more you douse, the bigger your kill power as Arsonist is. There's only one downside. If a lot of villagers make it till mid and end game, you will be killed easier, you will be found easier, you will have less power because they can easily outvote you. So yeah, try to find a balance and try to ignite around 4 or 5 players on the first time. When you have such an amount of players on fire, like 1/4 or 1/3 of the game, just go and ignite. Afterwards, you may consider dousing one night and igniting them the next night. It's also important to know who you douse and who you got on fire. If the medium got killed in night 1 and the gunner and another strong villager like an aura seer or a detective or something like that is on fire, you may consider igniting in the second night, because you will take out really strong villagers and they will not be able to be revived. Also, when you are going to douse, try not to douse offline people. Wait until only 10 seconds are on the clock, so that you don't douse people who go offline by a coincidence. The people you need to douse are in most cases the confirmed weak villagers. As with the bomber, the werewolves will try to get rid of the stronger villagers, like aura, jailer and medium. You'd rather douse a more useless player like a pacifist, a headhunter, a forkman or something of that nature. Later on, you should also try to douse werewolves and stronger villagers if they make it till end game. Some last side notes. You can't douse jailed people and people with beast hunt traps on them, but you can ignite them. So yeah, don't try dousing the beast hunter. You will have to take them out manually, and you will also don't douse a gunner if he is jailed, because it won't work and it's a big waste of your power. In case you found an Avenger or Junior Werewolf, try to get rid of them. These are the players that can kill you and they will be a threat in late game. Try to keep the Fool in game for a long time. For you, it's a scapegoat, and with Fool alive, people will be afraid to vote. But don't get the Fool in a 1v1 endgame situation, because you don't want to lose to the Fool in 1v1. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this remake of how to play as Arsonist video. Please leave a like and subscribe, join the Hypo Discord server, a link is in the description, and I will see you later, and don't be a traitor. Goodbye.